Hey guys, Penelope Lee here again. I'm just making this video as a piercing experience, septum piercing experience. So, if you can hear, that's my phone. Sorry. Um, a septum piercing experience because some people want to get their septum pierced and stuff, and there's still people out there. It's not as big of a trend as it was a couple years ago, but I guess maybe now it's like more people are getting it. So yeah, first off, I just want to apologize for I know like shit right now. But I just woke up, so yeah, I'm supposed to be cleaning too, so I can go out. But anyways, um, so this is a my septum piercing experience video. So yeah, I've had my septum for about 2 years now, going on 2 years since my junior year of high school. Um, I mean, this is my first piercing. I really wanted a piercing. I love this piercing actually because there's so much you can do with that. It's in the middle of your face. It's a big statement, yes. A lot of the times people get their septum pierced and don't know how to wear it, kind of. People just wear it and it'll look weird because what they're wearing or what their makeup looks like um, doesn't look good with the piercing. So you have to like change your image around sometimes so that it won't look so odd with your septum piercing. So me, I had to figure out what makeup I could use and what ways to wear my hair because always it wouldn't look good. So yeah. And so I mostly my junior year I started wearing the cat eye and I liked it more with my septum piercing. It looked good together. To me, it looked good together for makeup wise. So yes. Um. Hmm. Let's see. Um. Ways I wear my hair, like with your septum, it's a big bold statement on your face, pretty much. So you can wear sweats and look good. You can wear your hair up and look good. I used to wear my hair up a lot when I would just wear my septum piercing out because, I mean, it does look good. Like you don't really have to do anything. You can just be plain, pretty much, or a tiny bit of makeup because your septum is already drawing attention to your face, pretty much. So yeah, and I wouldn't always wear my septum piercing out because I'm not allowed to have piercings because my mother and she's completely against it. And so I would hide it every time I'd wear it to school, wear it out, wear it to school, or wear it somewhere else. And when I would come home from school, all I would do is just all watch. All you had to do was put it in, and it's gone. But you can see it still if you do that. So how I pull it out is just squeeze and pull, pretty much. So yeah. Now I should probably go wash my hands. But yeah. Um, so I pretty much pierced my septum myself. Yeah, I don't I don't encourage that. Yeah, I don't encourage that because you have to know what you're doing. I had enough confidence in myself to know what I was doing, but I did not use an actual needle. So I did use a needle, but it wasn't what I should have used. I used a ear piercing gun because I was too chicken just to get a friend or just to do it myself, and I would just all I did was get the piercing gun, put it in there, and click, and it pierced pretty much 16 gauge because of the ear piercing. It's the ear piercing size. Sorry, I'm scratching. Yeah, you can see that. But yeah. So when I pierced it, I mean, my eyes watered a lot. It hurt. To me, it hurt a lot. I pierced through the sweet spot. Like, I looked it up. I did my research. Yes, I don't encourage that, but if you're going to do it, because a lot of people do it anyways, I encourage research. Tons and tons of research. on like go to your piercer and ask, a piercer and ask what they look for, pretty much, where you should, or I don't know, just do your research, pretty much. Most of my piercings don't bleed, so that's me. When I did my septum, um, I was pretty much didn't want to wait anymore. I really just wanted to get it done because I really wanted it. Didn't really want to spend money to get it done, which wasn't the best idea because I didn't really know how to clean it. I did a lot of searching and information, but I didn't always have the money for all the supplies and stuff I needed. And so yeah, I made sure everything was clean. I wore gloves, all that stuff. Man, noisy when my stuff is crooked. Makes me paranoid about that stuff all the time though. So I made sure everything was crooked. Ignore that. I made sure everything was clean. Clean. Yeah. So I sanitized everything, used alcohol, all that good stuff. But after I did it, I didn't look up how to clean it. So I just used hot water, and I got crusties every single day. It sucked because I tried to move it and it would hurt. So I went to my nearest dollar store and had gotten scar gel. And so that stuff was not the best thing for it. It's supposed to help with scars and stuff, whatnot. So yeah, not the best thing for it. Later I did find you could use sea salt. Didn't know we had any at the time. Finally found it about a month later that we had some. So before I was just cleaning in the shower, just hot water. And so yeah. So at first, flipping in and out does not feel good because you have all those crusties. Sucked. It sucks bad. So make sure you know how to clean. Cleaning is the best thing you can do for it. But yeah. So it's like I love my septum. I love playing with it, doing this all the time. It's just so easy to hide. You can hide it at work from people. But I do want to tell you guys though, with the color ring you have in, depends on how well you can hide it. I'm so paranoid about my mom finding out. That is why I looked more into it and looked into the cleaning definitely. 2 kind of months later, sadly, yeah. But so yeah, I the way you want to be careful is because I have a silver ring in. I don't usually have a silver ring in. I usually have a black retainer, horseshoe retainer. Not completely a horseshoe, but yeah, a retainer. And so if you have another color in, silver is the easiest to see. So if you lay back, and let's say I'm just laying in my bed, and I'll show you, give an example. You lay back, you'll see it. As you can see it. Yeah, so you can see it. And if they're like younger ones that you might want to be hiding it from, like your family too, because I have to do that as well. My family doesn't have to do there, besides my mom. And one day, my little cousin, because my little cousin, he's younger than me and shorter than me, and he's like 3, 4. And he looked up one day and he was like, "What's that in your nose?" And I was like, what do I say, Like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, "Oh, it helps me breathe." Yeah. So I was like hoping that no one heard him say that, and I was like, "Please, please, please." So I went to the bathroom as fast as I could, and by that time it was healed. So I went to the bathroom as fast as I could, unscrewed the balls, and just took it out. Because if he were to tell his mom, then I'd be screwed. So I took it out for like the afternoon and stuff. So yeah, hiding the silver one is not the easiest to do. So I encourage, if you're gonna hide it, get a black horseshoe ring. I like putting captive beads in there because I think it looks cool. So if you want to wear a captive bead, it's kind of easier to lose the bead. So just pop the bead out, hold on to the bead, and then flip the silver ring part up into your nose, and just hold on to the bead if you want to wear one of those. So yeah, that's another option you could do. So it's just so easy to hide. I love my septum piercing. I haven't worn it in a while. I'll probably start wearing it again. But this is my experience. I mean, after I pierced it, it didn't hurt. There was no bleeding. So it was all good. I was paranoid, so I pretty much cleaned it with soap. Not the best thing to do, but yeah. Then I finally got sea salt and cleaned it, and it healed way faster. Way faster. And so, everything, it felt I felt a huge difference after the first use of the sea salt. So it helps way better. I encourage sea salt. I mean, all piercers tell you to get sea salt. So yeah, that's the best thing. Or H2 Ocean. Yeah, that's good too. A lot of people use that as well. So yeah. This is my septum piercing experience. If you have any questions, comments, ask away, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll get back to you as fast as I can. Definitely. So, anything you want to know, a video you want to see, just shoot it my way. Another piercing video, some tips, something. And I'm going to make other videos about my other piercings, so you know the healing process of those. So you know my experience on it. My hair is crazy. Anyways, so yeah, so you'll know my experience and consider getting it done. But I do encourage getting it done because I mean it's a cool piercing. It's in the middle of your face. Most of your parents won't see it. So I mean there's a lot of horror stories about parents seeing their piercings. My mom will flip out because she's it's just my mom would flip out if she saw any of my piercings. Any. And my tattoo. She don't know about. But yeah, I'll make a video about those later. So these videos are pretty much to help you to be able to hide your piercings and what piercings you can get that you can hide. So yeah, any videos you want to see, anything. I mean, I'm here. Just gotta tell me. Alrighty, bye. Yeah, so bye.